I'm knocking him out. Don't say I'm beating him. I'm not gonna beat him. I'm knocking him out. I'm knocking Tank out. I'm knocking him out. I'm knocking him out. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm knocking him out. I'm knocking him out. I'm knocking him out.
For a long time, Keyshawn Davis has openly pushed for a fight against Gervonta Davis, and he has no intention of backing away now. During a recent interview, he reaffirmed his position, making it clear that his plans remain exactly the same. According to Keyshawn, his full attention is still on securing a matchup with Gervonta "Tank" Davis, saying that this is the opponent he wants to face next above anyone else.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
To Keyshawn Davis, this isn't simply another challenge aimed at a fellow fighter. In his eyes, a bout with Gervonta Davis could grow into the defining boxing event of this era, much like the highly anticipated showdown between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. It's a bold comparison, but considering everything that unfolded on March 1st, it's clear why he believes the matchup has reached that level of significance.
Scorecards. Judge at the ringside. Eric Marlinsky scores it on 115 to 113 in favor of Gervonta Davis. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Glenn Feldman both scored about 114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
Gervonta Davis was held to a disputed draw against Lamont Roach Jr., a result that surprised many who expected him to control the contest from the opening bell to the final round. At the same time, Keyshawn Davis delivered a commanding victory over Dennis Baranchik, putting on a performance that showcased his superiority throughout the fight. That impressive win only boosted his confidence and reinforced his belief that the moment is right to pursue an even bigger challenge.
I feel like I beat Tank too, as well. Only time I see him come out fast, it's Santa Cruz. I know boxing, and also I know myself, so.
Keyshawn Davis continued to express complete confidence in his abilities, stating that he believes he would have the upper hand if he stepped into the ring with Gervonta Davis. He also pointed out that, from his perspective, the only time Gervonta started a fight with relentless aggression right from the opening bell was during his bout against Isaac Cruz.
Hey, a world title. But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
For years, Keyshawn Davis has been seeking a response from Gervonta Davis. From the moment he entered the professional ranks, his focus has been on facing the most recognizable fighters in the lightweight division. Among all of those potential opponents, Gervonta Davis has consistently remained the one he has wanted to challenge the most.
The nigga trash. And not, I'm talking about the opponent. Oh, the opponent. Ash. I just don't like how this guy come in the game and he don't know nothing about the sport. Like, he don't know nothing about the sport. And everybody going over there, like, he wasn't even pitting, like, at first he wasn't even pitting people that know stuff about the sport and position. He was just saying, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You don't know nothing about the sport. How you gonna do that?
But he got money?
Yeah, but all money not good money. I'm not about to, nah, hell no.
What about since for Lamborghinis and Ferraris, you still?
Huh?
On the Ring magazine, they put you as #1. That's what
Long before capturing a world title, Keyshawn Davis made it clear who he wanted to face. After scoring an impressive knockout win against Franklin Manzanilla, he openly declared that his next target was Gervonta Davis. That raises the obvious question: What was Gervonta Davis's response to Keyshawn Davis repeatedly challenging him?
I'm my own champion at the end of the day. I don't need Gervonta Tank Davis. It takes two to tango. How many times y'all want me to keep saying this man's name for him to get in the damn ring? Either he gonna fight me or he ain't. Everybody already knows I want to fight him. I don't gotta keep screaming his man's name. Fuck him. I don't gotta keep screaming his name. I'm making my own lane without fighting big names. I'm creating a big name without fighting big names. Eventually, a big name's gonna get in there with me, whether he got the balls to fight me or not. I'm gonna keep creating my own lane. I'm gonna keep knocking these barriers down, and I'm gonna keep rising to the top, and eventually I will be the face of boxing. Just might not be right now, it might not be next year, but do he have the balls to fight me? Stop asking me about Gervonta. Go ask him about.
Gervonta Davis dismissed the challenge, saying that Keyshawn Davis was not prepared for that level of competition just yet, after Keyshawn Davis earned another stoppage victory, this time over Gustavo Lemos. He once again made his intentions clear. He emphasized that he was pursuing the biggest matchups available, and Gervonta Davis remained the opponent at the top of his list. Despite those continued callouts, Gervonta Davis did not change his position and continued to downplay the matchup. That situation, however, started to shift in February 2025.
A draw? Okay, then we got a draw. It was a draw. A draw? Y'all still trying to say I can't do this? I can't? Okay.
On that night, Gervonta Davis was in attendance at ringside as the action played out, but he chose not to address Keyshawn Davis in any way. He offered no public reaction and gave no sign that a potential fight was under consideration. Everything changed on March 1st, when Gervonta Davis stepped into what many viewed as the most demanding contest of his professional career.
I'm one of the best fighters in the world, man, and it showed tonight. He probably wasn't welling when he said that Greece got in his eye, but if you voluntarily take a knee and the rest start counting, it should be a knockdown. If that's a knockdown, I win the fight. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not banking on that knockdown to win. I just thought I pulled it out.
At this point, a showdown with Keyshawn Davis no longer seems like just another possible fight. Instead, it is starting to look like an important chapter in Gervonta Davis's journey as a professional boxer. Looking back at what happened at Barclays Center, the majority of fans believed Gervonta Davis would earn a straightforward victory. However, by the time the contest entered the 9th round, it had become obvious that the fight was far more competitive than many had anticipated. Lamont Roach Jr. remained disciplined and confident from start to finish. He consistently avoided the most dangerous shots, landed accurate jabs throughout the contest, and repeatedly took advantage of gaps in Gervonta Davis's defensive strategy, making the fight much tougher than expected.
I feel like Lamont won. Let's start there, too. I feel like Lamont definitely won. All right, G. I feel like Lamont Roach won. I definitely feel like Lamont Roach won. But a draw, like, it is what it is type shit, you know? I ain't hating on the decision. I ain't shitting on the decision.
He stopped momentarily to clear the sweat from his eyes before glancing toward his corner. For perhaps the first time in his professional career, he appeared uncertain and visibly shaken.
Honestly, I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 game. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing, and I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority of the decision.
What unfolded wasn't simply an off performance. It came across as a significant wake-up call. Throughout his career, Gervonta Davis has relied on his devastating punching power to control fights. But when he faced Lamont Roach Jr., that trademark strength alone was no longer enough to secure the upper hand.
Ahora sí que dieron una gran pelea, ahora sí que me sorprendió la pelea que dio Lamont Roach y bueno, fue una gran pelea para todos los aficionados.
¿Tú crees que fue un empate?
No, yo creo que no. Creo que le quedaron a deber la caída a Lamont Roach, pero bueno, decisión de los jueces y del referee que no le hizo válida la caída, no le hizo el conteo.
¿Qué le fue mal en esta pelea para el Gervonta? ¿Qué fue lo que no hizo para que los jueces le den esta pelea? ¿Tú qué piensas?
Bueno, él nada más apostó a un solo round, a un solo golpe para poderlo noquear, y el cual Loma venía muy bien preparado, muy bien concentrado en el plan de trabajo. Bueno, creo que a Tank le faltó presionar, tirar más golpes para ser más contundente y que se viera más efectivo a la hora de la victoria.
¿Te gustaría ver una revancha entre ellos?
Pues estaría muy agradable, ahora sí que la primera estuvo muy buena, yo creo que la segunda.
By that point in the fight, many fans believed Lamont Roach Jr. had done enough to earn the decision. The atmosphere inside Barclays Center had become incredibly tense, with every exchange adding to the anticipation as the crowd waited for the outcome, ready to erupt at any moment.
Man, he got lucky as a draw. He did a good fight though. I thought he won it, but man, he gotta just create more action. That's a sparring session as far as I'm concerned. But god damn, that's not the Gervonta I know.
The response wasn't limited to frustrated fans alone. Many respected voices throughout the boxing world shared the same view, reaching similar conclusions after watching how the fight unfolded.
Did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on?
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and you know, like, you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than, you know. But I didn't really know that you can like get disqualified for all that. Or like when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
The outcome caught many people by surprise, particularly because most had expected Gervonta Davis to come away with a comfortable and convincing victory.
Tell them, Tank will put me to sleep. Now everybody that y'all keep saying, bro, put me to sleep. Y'all keep saying, bro, put me to sleep. Now, when I put him to sleep, what are y'all going to say? Practice that right now. Text that right now. Pretend that I just put bro to sleep and text that right now. What are y'all going to say when I put him to sleep? Practice that. Practice that. Because when it happens, it's not going to be so natural. It's not going to be natural for y'all to text that. So practice when I do knock him out. What are y'all going to say? Tell me. Right? Everybody keeps talking about, oh, when he put you to sleep, Keyshawn, all right, cool. But what are y'all going to say when I put him to sleep? Tell me. Somebody said, you the GOAT.
The controversial draw has strengthened the view among many observers that Gervonta Davis's grip on the division may not be as dominant as it once seemed. Meanwhile, rising contenders, such as Keyshawn Davis, continue to build momentum while calling for major opportunities, placing even greater pressure on Gervonta Davis to prove he still belongs at the top of the lightweight division.
If you go on my honest opinion, I feel like me and Lamont Roach, stylistically, is the hottest fight in the weight division. Yeah. Lamont Roach stood right there with Gervonta, the hardest puncher in the division, right? Ooh. So put him up against me, I'm not going nowhere.
Y'all really gonna box, man.
We're gonna fight. I feel like stylistically, that's one of the best matchups in the division for sure.
It's gonna be a lot of rolling in that fight.
You know, I'm an argumentative motherfucker, right?
It's gonna be high pace.
When I have my belief is my belief. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna go there. When it comes to Shakur and Tank, a lot of people have mentioned that fight. A lot of people say when I'm arguing with them, going back and forth, they're like, "Oh, Shakur's ducking." I'm like, I just don't believe that. Mm-hmm. I don't. Obviously, you're closer to that situation.
Oh, yeah, yep.
You think Shakur's ducking?
Ain't nobody scared of nobody. Ain't nobody scared of nobody. It's all about the bread at the end of the day. In the perfect world, if I can have it, how I want to have it, thank God Lamont Roach made a name for 135 division because we needed somebody. But let's be real. So now we got a new person. Thank God. So now we got Lamont Roach. If I can have it my way, Shakur and Tank, y'all go ahead and fight. Y'all go ahead and do that. Let me fight Lamont.
I like that.
y'all don't rematch just yet. Cause y'all still gonna have to rematch. Y'all still can rematch.
Yeah.
However
You don't
it
have
go
to do it right
between
away.
me and Lamont and Shakur and Tank.
Yeah.
However it go, y'all still can rematch.
As speculation surrounding a rematch between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. continued to grow, the storyline became even more compelling, with increasing attention focused on what could happen if the two met in the ring again.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure. But hopefully we could get it before. It probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next. You might see it in a minute.
Not everyone agrees with that viewpoint, though. Some fans believe Keyshawn Davis is taking a calculated approach, suggesting that his comments about Lamont Roach Jr. moving in a different direction may not tell the entire story. From their perspective, Gervonta Davis remains the opponent Keyshawn Davis truly wants to face. If that matchup continues to go unrealized, more people are likely to question whether Gervonta Davis is deliberately avoiding a fight with Keyshawn Davis.
I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing in there. I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that.
At this stage, some observers believe Gervonta Davis is choosing not to pursue a rematch with Lamont Roach Jr. Those who share that opinion argue that the reasons behind such a decision are relatively straightforward.
Already signed. My first contract is signed for an immediate rematch in the case of a draw or if I win. So I'm already contractually signed to a rematch. It's on him. I hope we can get it done because I want to show the world again that that wasn't a...
Supporters of that viewpoint believe Gervonta Davis understands that Lamont Roach Jr. exposed weaknesses during their first meeting. They argue that if those issues are not corrected, a second fight could present an even more difficult challenge than the first.
I just so happen to be a boxing fan that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we taking?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's going to be soon. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. Let's say that.
What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
I'm thinking July.
I'm thinking July for sure.
This is where the rematch clause becomes especially significant, as Lamont Roach Jr. is reportedly seeking another opportunity to face Gervonta Davis in the ring that at this point, the contractual rematch provision appears to be the clearest path to making a second fight happen. Roach Jr. is focused on earning another shot, with the goal of delivering a convincing performance and leaving no doubt about the result if the two meet again. Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis has remained largely quiet regarding the situation. Some observers view that silence as a sign that he understands Lamont Roach Jr. presents a genuine challenge, one that may need to be addressed before turning his attention to any future matchups. He also relies on smart defensive techniques, especially his head movement and positioning, which make it challenging for opponents to connect with clean shots. His style focuses on avoiding incoming attacks and immediately answering with accurate counterpunches. That a major part of his game is his ability to manage range with a sharp and controlled jab, a weapon that any opponent, including Gervonta Davis, would need to prepare for. Along with his technical skills, he carries serious power of his own, giving him the ability to completely shift the momentum of a fight with one punch. If Gervonta Davis and Keyshawn Davis eventually share the ring, the matchup would create an intriguing clash of styles. One boxer bringing explosive pressure and aggressive offense, while the other depends on defensive awareness, timing, precision, and calculated execution.
I was telling Bud, it's either you or Keyshawn's gonna get tanked, so the walls are closing in, so awesome.
It's gonna be him though.
It makes sense, he's closer.
Big brother first.
Absolutely.
If Gervonta Davis steps into the fight without being completely prepared and focused, Keyshawn Davis could have the opportunity to use his technical ability and ring intelligence to create problems, potentially revealing more areas where Gervonta Davis can be challenged. For Gervonta Davis, this matchup would represent a major gamble with significant rewards on the line. At the same time, Keyshawn Davis has the tools and confidence to make this a career-changing moment for both fighters. Let us know your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to support the channel for more boxing news, breakdowns, and updates.